Just a quick one, guys. We've released our January merch drop, so do browse the new collection. We've got the Mr. Blue Nose tees, along with our Stauncho Meter tees. Do, as I said, browse the collection by going down into the link in the description, or going to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Guys, in today's video we actually do have quite a few bits and pieces to discuss with regards to two additions joining the football club. Obviously two major updates, and as I said, we'll discuss that in today's video. Of course, Rangers back in action. Scottish Premiership resumes as we take on Hibernian this week. Again, another must-win game coming up, and as I said, in this second half of the season, I feel both Rangers and Celtic dropped a lot of points, but I don't feel that's going to be the same thing in the second part of the season. I think both sides have actually got to be at it on their game, and I don't think that many points will be dropped between the two old firm sides, so it is imperative that we do make sure that we pick up all 3 points in all of the games that we're going into, which is, you know, no surprise at Rangers. We expect that from the fans expect that, especially the domestic games. It's always been the same since the dawn of time, so it's no surprise really. But as I said, we can't really be dropping any stupid we can't be dropping any points, we can't be losing and drawing any of these stupid games either, so we have to be on the ball. But a lot could be down to our transfer activity over the next sort of 8 days. Still 8 days to run in the transfer window. We have got 2 signings in through the door. Yes, I know some of you will say, yeah, the scarf isn't above the head, Diamande, but there is a major update with regards to him, and that is, of course, that it has been, the transfer deal was still on. I know I did state that he would probably be unveiled yesterday and last night. However, due to the storm that you guys in the UK are currently experiencing, that has been delayed. It's still a done deal. It's still happening. The deal is done. He just has to do the medical and just get the pictures and officially be unveiled by the football club, which will happen in due course over the next couple of days. It's just down to the sort of storm that's currently going on in the UK at this moment in time. Now, there is another update with regards to Mohamed Diamande, and that is actually his the actual transfer fee that is being paid for him. I know I said in yesterday's video it was somewhere around 2 million, but that was sort of, you know, that was a guesstimate, and that was sort of digging through different sources. No one really knew how much the fee was actually going to be. However, we have got reports of how much he's actually costing Rangers, and it is quite an outlay. £5.3 million is the reported fee that Rangers are actually paying to land this player. That is a huge outlay for a Scottish Premiership side, and especially after the spending that we had in the summer, just goes to show how much faith we've put into this this sort of transfer. As I said, a massively hot prospect, a player that's highly regarded throughout Europe, and certainly one to watch for the future. But yeah, Rangers have put their sort of money where their mouth is with this, and backing the manager, and for this sort of new sort of recruitment strategy, we have forked out a decent outlay, and as I said, the reports are stating it's around £5.3 million. So a major update there with regards to his actual fee, and as stated earlier on in the video, he will be unveiled fairly soon. The deal is still on, just delayed due to the storm currently going on in the UK. So hopefully by the end of the week you'll have that picture with the scarf above the head, and then he should be ready to go as of when then. So yeah, that's still happening. Now, with regards to other transfers, there's nothing in terms of new faces. I know there's the sort of Lawrence Shankland farce sort of going on at this moment in time. It does look more unlikely as the days sort of go on with regards to Lawrence Shankland, and if he's actually going to be making a move to Rangers this winter. Again, it just seems as though it's not going to happen due to Hearts wanting to keep on to their top goal scorer. He's been prolific in the division. Obviously, if Hearts do finish third, they'll probably get around £7 to £8 million anyway, so they're probably looking at as, why would you cash in on him for £2 million when we are so heavily reliant on his goals this season that he would probably fire us into the Europa Conference League spaces and get us a huge £7 to £8 million windfall. So from a business perspective, they'll probably look to try and hold on to him, and then maybe see in the summer, unless Rangers, of course, do stump up the cash, which does look exceedingly unlikely, especially after the huge outlay that we've paid for Diamande. So it doesn't look like Shankland's going to be coming in through the door at this moment in time. However, there is a major update with another player, and he's actually currently on our books at this moment in time. It's Abdallah Simmer. Of course, Abdallah Simmer on loan, one of the signings in the summer has actually done fairly well, and yeah, joint top goal scorer at this moment in time in the Scottish Premiership. And as I stated, currently was away with the African Cup of Nations with Senegal. However, picked up an injury, and his sort of tournament has now been cut short. However, his agent came out yesterday and spoke and gave us a hint. I did state recently many times that Rangers have been in sort of direct contact with Brighton at the look of making this deal permanent, but now his agent has now kind of added extra fuel to the fire and basically stated that Sima sees his future at Rangers Football Club. This is what he had to say. Abdallah Sima is good at Rangers and wants to continue there. He likes the atmosphere at the club and wants to continue to evolve as a player. Abdallah is currently the most exciting young Senegalese player. He's a hard worker and has been looked after well in his career. At the moment, he is very happy because he is playing every week at Rangers. He feels comfortable there, and it is definitely his wish to stay. We'll see what happens at the end of his loan. So, as I stated, it has been no secret that Rangers do actually want to keep the player for the sort of long term. And as I said, those talks have been ongoing prior to the January transfer window at the look of making that transfer permanent. The only probably stumbling block at this moment in time is the actual fee that Brighton may demand. You know, the fact that he's doing well for Rangers, they will start to feel that his transfer fee will inflate, and Brighton will probably hope that there's other sides maybe out there that are sort of monitoring him and could stump up the cash that they demand. Now, as I stated, Rangers, of course, don't have a buyout option, but as I stated, they do want to have Sima extend his stay, and the fact that the agent has come out and said that Sima wants to stay and wants to continue to develop at Rangers could work well in our favour going forward. So that's a bit there with regards to him. Two major updates with regards to two transfers, of course, one being Diamande and then one, of course, being with regards to Abdallah Sima. So yeah, quite a few bits and pieces discussed in today's video with regards to the transfer front. Still 8 days to go. Whether any more players are going to be coming in, as I keep on staying in these videos, a striker is a needs must. Whether it's going to be Shankland or not, a striker needs to be coming in through the door. That was, very, very clear from the showing, even in the Dumbarton game, even though we did score 4 goals, that a striker, a prolific striker, is something we're going to need if we do want to go and win the Scottish Premiership this year and compete on all 4 fronts. Still with the left-back situation, Ridvan Yilmaz, that saga is still ongoing, whether it's sort of quieted down recently, but again, if he's going out the door, then another left-back will be coming in, and as I keep on stating as well, a winger is something we require, especially after the news that Sima did get injured. We do need to try and reinforce that area as well, which I do believe could happen in this transfer window. But Rangers fans, that's all I've already got for you today. 2 major updates with regards to transfers, as I've just stated, but now more of a waiting game to see who we do sign next. But Rangers fans, do let me know your thoughts first and foremost on Diamande. Have you had a chance to look at some of his clips and see what he's all about? Are you excited for that transfer? Are you surprised Rangers are paying such a huge fee? And of course, let me know with regards to Sima. Would you like to see him stay at Ibrox next season? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end. Please do smash that like button and subscribe. Remember to check out our January merch drop. Link is down there in the description, or go to rfcclothing.com, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.